What you're looking at here is some of the new features in our Tides of War Lightning Strikes second update for the month of January. We get to see some bullet drop animation coming to the practice range. So if you go over to the shooting range, you can pick up a sniper rifle, and all you need to do is just turn that switch on that you saw just in front of me, and you're able to see these red lines that are coming out of your gun that are showing you the actual projectile of your bullet that's going out. So a couple of these shots are just straight on, so you can't really see the drop, but here in a second you're going to see me shoot off a little bit further off to the right, and you actually see some bullet drop animation from the red line. So a little bit of a new feature coming to the practice range that you're getting a first look at checking out right now, as you can see me kind of shoot a little bit further away, and now you can see the actual bullet drop and actually see the actual curve in the red line. So it is a little bit bugged right now. I'm kind of having a little bit of a hard time having that red line show up every single time, so I've had to switch that on and off switch a couple times, and having to reload has been a little bit of pain as well too. But if you guys want to know exactly where that's at, if you do spawn at the very start, you're just going to go over to the airplane where you can actually jump into the airplanes and start flying the airplanes, and then you're just going to go over to your right instead where the tanks are at, and then you're going to see behind the tanks that's where all of the new practice range features like the bullet drop, or the next one I'm going to show you here right now, which is the new Gadget practice range area where you can try out some of the gadgets like the assault gadgets that are there, like the Panzerfaust. You can take out a different one of these and take out the moving tanks or cardboard tank vehicles, you could say. You can try to get a little score streak going on here, as it will count, or at least how many you've killed on the top. It will let you know that. Again, you got to go to the on or off switch. You have a little ammo supply thing right there for you. You can actually go over to the right side where that on and off switch is at, and you can actually affect the speed of these cardboard vehicles outlined on the tracks. So you put it on very fast, or you got like or slow, medium, fast, but it feels very fast the way they start moving from at least slow to fast. So yeah, you can check out that feature by again just going right past where the vehicle's at and then jumping down here, and you'll be able to try out that new gadget feature. Another feature that you have is the new grenade features, where you can use grenades and try throwing those at different wooden barrels. This section is on the most easiest section. It's on the difficulty of easy, of course, and I'm throwing them where they're pretty close by next to me. I'm going to try a harder difficult and go on the max difficulty you can choose, and the first one there is a little bit at closer range, but the next one here, you gotta have to throw some of those god grenades and see if you can get them or not. Obviously that was pretty terrible, but yeah, that's the part of the new features that are coming to the new Tides of War Lightning Strike second update for this month for some of the practice range features. Right next to this one is where the bullet drop animation one is at. But I'm going to skip that one, and since I've already shown you guys that, I'm going to move over and just show you that you can jump over and you can change the grenades up if you want to. They're right next to the grenades, and again you have more ammo supply that's right next to you. But this one here is the one on the furthest one to the left. It's the Skeet shooting, so this is where objects can be shot up in the air and you can try to shoot them down with your gun. Again, you have more of the rifles section to your left if you want to switch to a different type of gun. You can switch at how many projectiles you want going up in the air if you want to have one or two, and then more of the different difficulty such as easy, medium, and hard. So easy is closer range, so for closer range for me it was kind of difficult, but yeah, so maybe you guys will fare better than me. But here in a second I'm gonna go move it up to the actual hard difficulty, and you're gonna see how just kind of how hard it does get. It's much further away. As you can see right there, it's a bit further away. Maybe not have been best using the STG in this case, but yeah, that'll definitely be pretty interesting, especially if you're using some of those bolt action rifles and get a couple of shots to doing something like that. So pretty interesting stuff. Again, the practice range is a little bit bugged right now, so just be aware of that. There is the feature now where you can earn ribbons if you do really well in the skeet shooting, the aim practice, or the angle practice. So the aim practice and angle practice are right back up those stairs where you just came from, going right past the tanks, and you can then again try out a feature that was already there before in the past, but now you have the option to be able to score these ribbons by doing well in this practice range. So interesting stuff. I still think there's a little bit of improvement that needs to be done with this practice range. I think they still need to bring in specializations, and now that we have kind of these little buggy features and the reload animations and them not working completely is a little bit of a pain, especially when you're trying to maybe do really well with these scores. So it's not all too bad. It's good to see improvements on the battlefield, but I still think the practice range needs a little bit more work to go with. Just kind of making it more useful. It's some pretty interesting stuff, no lie about that, but again, I think they could do a little bit better at all this. But feel free to let me know what you guys think about this new practice range features. Again, it's, in my opinion, some interesting stuff, but we'll see how it goes from here on out. But that is it for you guys today. Again, always appreciate you guys being here. I'm Livin', and I'll catch you guys again later.